everybody, it's me, Darkestic, and this is Darkestic's Cooking Show. Today I am making banana bread. I am wearing my Howls Moving Castle dress I got from Hot Topic, say about 6 months ago, and I had this wig and it looked so pretty. It reminded me of Maddie Hatter from Ever After High, and I absolutely adore Mad Hatter, so it's delicious, and I love Howls Moving Castle and anything Ghibli for movies. And I tried to do some blue flame makeup on my face. Still need practice on that. But today, it's gonna be banana bread. So make sure you have some ripe bananas or some little mushy or soft bananas bruised. And it's gonna be delicious. You know, you can put chocolate chips in it, or you can put raisins or cranberries. You can even put granola or greens in it. You can substitute this with any flour that I use, with gluten-free flour and wheat flour, any kind of flour that you use. I'm not sure about rice flour though, so, and not cornstarch. I'm not too sure about that, but I will work on that one for you. If any of you have any other suggestions for cooking and what you'd like to see, let me know. So let's get cooking. Alright everybody, so what you're going to need is 2 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of brown sugar or golden brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of vanilla, 2 eggs, 3 ripe bananas, and 1 fresh banana chopped up and minced up. You need a 1/2 cup of butter, and you need, if you want, you could put chocolate chips in it. So we're going to put chocolate chips in this today. And you will either need a masher or a mixer. You need something to cream the butter and brown sugar together. Make sure you preheat your oven to about 325 degrees to 350. Depending on how hot your oven runs. And that's it for that. Now let's get started. What do you say? Alright everybody, so what we're going to do is we're going to cream the butter and the brown sugar first. Now you can have an electric mixer or you can use your own mixer. It doesn't have to be like anything fancy or anything like that. You can even use a masher to do this, or a whisk, but you have to make sure your butter's soft and not hard. So you put the 1/2 cup of butter and the 3/4 cup of sugar, brown sugar. You can even use regular sugar if you like. It just depends on how you like it. Then you mix it, because this you want cream. Butter and brown sugar are creamed together. You add your 2 eggs. Let those mix together. You can even turn this up now. Whee! Mixy, mixy, mixy. And then what you do is you add your sugar, your salt. And then, what you do is you add your bananas. You want these all like nice and mushy. All mixed in. Then you add your baking soda. You always want to mix all your wet ingredients and all your dry ingredients separately. And then what you do while that's going is you're going to add the vanilla. Most recipes don't call for vanilla, but I like putting vanilla. You can put butter flavored extract and many other things, but I quite like this. So then, as this is mixing, you're going to add a little flour at a time. Don't add it all at once. Your mixer will hit you. And you just let it mix through, and then you just add more bit by bit. Let it just mix and mix and mix. Make sure it's 2 cups or a little less than 2 cups, because if it's 2.5 cups, it will make it a super dry dough. This recipe is pretty easy. You can even like make it ahead of time and prep it ahead of time. And you can put your bananas in the freezer to keep them nice and soft. This is how your batter should look. It should look like this before you add the chocolate chips. Now what you will do is you're going to turn the mixer on just a little. Now you're going to do, well, you don't want to do too many chocolate chips, so I would recommend doing half a cup to a cup. I'm actually going to put 3/4 of a cup. Because it'll make it nice and melted. Oh yeah, nom nom nom. It's also easier if you keep all your dishes coordinated and organized. This way you can easily put them away to clean them. And then you just let it mix there for a second. Now make sure you don't over mix this and stuff, because if you add too much flour, it's going to get really hard and really like sticky doughy. But what you want is a nice flowy, almost like a little bit harder than pancake batter kind of thing. So, now it's time to do the baking pan. Alright everybody, so what you want is to actually put some wax paper or maybe butter or oil on the bottom of your pan. You can use a bread pan or you can use a little cake pan or anything like that. And then what you'll do is you'll take your batter and you will actually have some fun. And this, you're going to want to scrape all that batter, because you want all that batter. This doesn't cost you much to make. Costs, I believe it would cost estimately around altogether about $5, maybe less. Because all you need is 2 eggs, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Then you space it evenly out, and it will actually just fall into place and make it a little easier. And then what you do now is you're going to pop it in the oven, yeah, for about 30 to 40 minutes. And then what you do to check it is you're going to poke it with either a toothpick, a chopstick, a knife, or something small and pointy, or you can even use a fork. And if it comes out clean, like after you stab it, that means it's done, but you have to stab it all the way to the center. If you stab and to the bottom, and if you stab it and it doesn't, and it still has like ooey gooey parts, and it's not a clean, when it comes out, that means not done and needs to go in for a little longer. So you want this about 30 to 40 minutes. So set your timer, keep an eye on it, because depending on how your oven works, it could either be hotter or lower. So just watch it, and it'll be really delicious. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, everybody, now that your bread is taken out of the oven after 40 minutes, you poke it, and as you can tell, it comes out clean. That means it's done. If it still came out gooey, it goes right back in. Now, if you didn't put the wax paper on, you are going to need to actually let it cool down before you flip it out. But seeing how we put the wax paper on, you can actually just lift it out. Wax paper you can actually get from the dollar store or anywhere. It'll work just fine. And then you're just going to actually let it cool down. Have some delicious awesomeness. Now you want this to cool down before you start eating it, because this will burn your mouth with all the chocolate that is there. And you just go like that. And that's it. Then you let it cool down, and then the bottom will actually just come off, and it's actually really delicious. So that's our banana bread. Alright everybody, so that was our banana bread, and as you could tell, like, each step is easy to follow. I do not film the baking aspect of how long it would, like, permanently, how long it'd be in the oven. You'd be sitting there looking at the oven going, but I show you step by step in real time on how to prepare it and how to get it done. Now, this is going to be so nummy. Now you can eat this with breakfast snack, and you just slice in a little. Make sure you let it cool down and be careful, and make sure you use oven mitts when taking it out of the oven, as it will be super hot. If you keep it on between 325 and 350, it will actually come out nice and golden and delicious, and it will turn out really well. If your oven is too high, it will go brown, and if your sugar is a dark brown, like actual brown, it will make your loaf look even darker than it is. So keep that in mind. So if you use white sugar, it's going to look like lighter and golden. If you make it with dark brown sugar, it's going to be a brown, almost like chocolatey looking item. And you can change the ingredients if you wish. You can even do anything you want with it. It's actually quite fun. You can even make French toast with it, which I think I will do next week. I am hoping, we'll find out soon. And I will be showing you cosplay making updates that I'll be doing in a different video. Anyway, this is Darkestic's cooking show. I hope you guys enjoy and have a good night and day.